We all have a wish list for future updates. I'm sure you guys have yours. And this is Pro Wrestling Gamer bringing you another Growtopia video with my wish list. So I'm going to log into the game and try to explain to you guys how absolutely epic this would be. Like, I'm just pumped up talking about it, guys. And there's probably a lot of people that aren't going to know what it is, because I know a lot of little kids play Growtopia, and there aren't so many game rooms out there anymore. But what I'm talking about, guys, are arcades. If you guys don't know what arcades are, I downloaded a picture just to show you guys. Bam! Them right there are arcade games, guys. The kind that you put coins in. You don't play them at home. They're not consoles. You put quarters in them, and you play games at a game room. So what does this have to do with GT? Well, this is what it has to do with GT. So right now, currently, there's only one way other than farming to earn gems in Growtopia, and that is by having ATMs. ATM machines are the only way to earn gems without farming, guys. And I mean, essentially, you're still farming because you got to farm to be able to buy the ATMs. But once you have an ATM farm, you punch, you get gems. There isn't any breaking blocks. So it's like, yeah, okay, that's great and all. But we need more ways. We need more ways because punching ATMs is getting boring. So the vending machine, when the vending machine came out, it gave me this huge idea, and I'm just talking about it now. I have no idea why I haven't talked about it before, but I'm talking about it now. So here's the vending machine. We go to C-Bait. You put stuff in the vending machine, and then you get world locks when people buy the stuff that you put inside of it. You just click your wrench, you look. If you sold something, there should be world locks. If you didn't, there's nothing. But then we have the tackle boxes, okay? So the tackle boxes work hand in hand with the vending machines because the tackle boxes produce bait. So this is like, if you can create a tackle farm, it's pretty awesome because then you yield all that bait, put it in your vending machines, and then you sell it in the vending machines without having to go out there and hustle in trade worlds and try and get people to buy your stuff. You can simply SB, CB, or even BC that you're selling bait. People will come to your world, they'll go in your vending machine, and then you'll withdraw your world locks. And that's it. That's all there's to it. So there's two items to generate world locks that work together in harmony, and that's tackle boxes and vending machines. But there's only one item other than farming that allows us to get gems, and that item is ATM. So why not make an arcade game pack? Now, we already have a gaming pack. I'm going to exit this world because the music's pretty loud in it. Out we go, back to Unreal Farmer, and I'm just going to kind of go up here away from the jack-o'-lanterns so you guys can hear me better. We have a gaming pack, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go to the store and show that to you guys. I'm sure you all know what it is unless you're brand new to Growtopia, which is why I'm taking you step by step through all of this. So the gaming pack's usually at the bottom. Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it. There it is, game pack. Now this is cool because it allows us to create PvP worlds. And people can visit those worlds and they can play deathmatch and capture the flag and all that good stuff. And I agree that that is awesome. Now if you create an arcade pack, we can build a world similar to an ATM farm. I want you to visualize an ATM farm or even a vending world, but that's a game room, an arcade game room. I even have a world already reserved for it. It's called Video Arcade. It's man. Now, you put your arcade games all over the world like you would vending machines. So it'll look something similar to the way these vending machines look. Say this was an arcade room. I got my games here. People will go up to your arcade, tap on the wrench it, and then they can deposit 25 gems to play a game. And the game could be similar to a parkour. A lot of people build parkours all the time. So it's like, why not, people go to your arcade and you set a prize so that there's no scams, because that would eliminate parkour scams, period. A lot of people make these parkours that are impossible to beat, or when you finally get to the prize, it's like between a block and you can't obtain the prize. Usually it's a world lock to bait people, and then you get to the world lock and you can't grab it because it's stuck in the block. Well, an arcade game editor would allow you to build a parkour within the arcade game. which would look similar to a level like Super Mario Brothers. When people complete that level, they get their prize. It doesn't have to be a world lock. It could be anything you want it to be. You can set your price for the game. And in my opinion, just for nostalgic purposes, arcades used to cost 25 cents here in the United States. So why not make the arcade cost 25 gems per play? Now, as the owner of the arcade, when you go back and you check on your arcade game, you wrench it, and it'll work similar to a vending machine. You wrench it, and you just withdraw your gems. Simple as that. Wrench it and withdraw your gems. But it gives people a chance to visit your world, sit there at the arcade. They're not going to warp into the arcade. They're going to look like they're standing directly in front of it, playing the arcade. And it could even look the way they look when they're sitting in like movie theater seats. They're facing the arcade cabinet and they're standing there. You're getting your tokens because people are standing there. They paid 25 gems to play your parkour. They know they're going to get a prize. There's not going to be any scam involved. There can't be, because you can set up the editor to where they have to drop the prize in a place that's obtainable. Other things you can do is create other games. You can expand on the game pack. You can make enemies that people can attack. You can leave weapons laying around. You can actually make full-fledged platforming games, shooter games, all kinds of different games within the arcade box. And you can set all your different games up, one game per arcade box in a world, make a game room. People pay for gems. I'm sorry, they don't pay for gems. People pay gems to play your arcades, and you collect those gems out of your arcade box. Now you have two different ways of getting gems. You got your ATMs that give you an average of 10 gems a day. And then you got your arcades that you can set your price to. If you want to set 100 gems per play, you can. That's the cost of a BC anyway. Most people blow 100 gems all the time. So it's like 100 gems, they play your arcade, they get the prize, or they don't get the prize if they don't complete the game. Nonetheless, you're still... And then you can load it up like a vending machine. You can load up multiple prizes over and over so that people who constantly play it will... There's always going to be a prize for them at the end of their world. Everybody isn't going to be in the same world. When somebody goes to your arcade and plays it, it generates the game for that person. That's the only person in that game. So let me know what you guys think about that. Comment, like, share, and subscribe this video. But definitely comment. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys like to see an arcade pack? That is my dream update for Growtopia. You guys do that, I will be a happy Growtopian. Anyway, guys, take care. Peace out from Pro Wrestling Gamer. See you guys at the next video.